Hi guys, I'm Kasha. Welcome to the channel and to our Coffee Times together. And today I'm here to talk to you about some of the movies that I am most excited for in 2020.
It's coffee time!
So after I did my video on horror movies that I'm excited for 2020, I decided why not making another one about movies that are not maybe 100% horror, to let you know which ones I'm the most excited about. I think it's going to be also a great experiment to come back to these videos at the end of the year and see which ones were, good guesses of movies that I enjoyed and which ones really disappointed me. On the 10th of January, we have Underwater. This is a PG-13 movie that combines science fiction with horror, which is one of my favorite things. When these two genres are combined, I just love it. So I'm really excited about this one. And we are following a crew of researchers that are in a submarine, of course, underwater, and there is an earthquake. And basically, then there are some creatures that go loose, and it's a creature feature, and I'm really excited about this one. I hope it's gonna be dark and it's gonna be nice. On the 20th of February, we have Synchronic, and this one was already kind of shown in movie festivals in 2019, but here at least it's not coming out until February 2020. So this one is also kind of pitched to be a mix between science fiction and horror, and we're following some paramedics from New Orleans that are confronted with these kind of weird deaths of people that are being caused by a new designer drug. Sounds really interesting to me. Movie looks good, so I really want to check this one out. On the 3rd of April, we have the new Mutants, which is supposed to be a superhero movie, but this one is pitched to be horror, so I'm really excited about that, to combine these two things. I love superhero stories that are also really dark, and it is about the mutants that, because of their powers, are being kept captive in this facility, and they're trying to work together to escape. On the 24th of April, we have a thriller drama from the producers of Get Out and Us, and it's called Antebellum. I'm really excited about this one. The plot is not exactly very straightforward, which I like that they're keeping kind of the mystery of it. Maybe towards the release date we're gonna find out more information, we shall see, but it's one that has me really intrigued and I really want to know what they've done with it. On the 30th of April, we have Black Widow. She is getting her own movie, which is great. It is of course based on the Marvel universe, and we're following the story of Natasha Romanoff, also known as Black Widow, and this movie is supposed to take place between Civil War and Infinity War. On the 4th of June, we have Wonder Woman 1984. I'm really excited because in this one she is going to be fighting against Max Lord and Cheetah, and I just want to see that like so bad. And I know that Steve is back. Chris Pine is back as Steve, the above average human. And I'm excited also to see him back, but I don't know what they're gonna do with him because of the timeline. So I'm kind of excited, kind of worried to see how that one's gonna go. But it's definitely a movie that I am super pumped for. I really loved Wonder Woman as a DC movie. And I kind of wished only that she would have been a little bit more buff, because all the other Amazons in the island were really buff and she was kind of like muscular but on the skinny side. So that's the only complaint that I have with, the movie. But I really truly enjoyed it, the first movie, so I'm really excited for the second one. On the 31st of July, we have another superhero movie. We have Morbius, another one based on the Marvel universe. This time is a character that comes from the Spider-Man universe. So they announced they were going to do some spin-off of characters from the Spider-Man universe. We already got Venom, and now we're getting Morbius. And Morbius is one of my favorite characters because he's a vampire and his looks are amazing. Love this character. I've always loved him, and I'm so excited that they're making a movie about him, and also so excited that Jared Leto is playing him. I'm kind of scared, okay? I'm kind of scared because when they said Jared Leto was gonna play the Joker, I was like, yes, this is gonna be great, this is gonna be the tits. And then it was a pile of poop. And then, Suicide Squad was a big pile of poop. And then I was so disappointed and so sad, and I haven't even bought the movie Suicide Squad because I was just hurt. I just didn't like the Joker in that movie at all, and so I was so sad because I really love Jared Leto. I really love him. So I'm hoping that this character is gonna redeem that for him. And I'm hoping that this one is gonna be amazing, because if they mess up, if they F up my Morbius, I don't know what I'm gonna do. On the 13th of August, we have Ghostbusters Afterlife. And this time I'm excited about a new Ghostbusters movie. When they rebooted the franchise, no, that movie didn't happen for me. So this one is seen as a direct sequel to Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2. It stars Finn Wolfhard again in another movie that I want to watch. Like, this kid is gonna be everywhere. I'm really excited. This one is supposed to take place 30 years after the events from the second movie, and a family moves into a small town and they realize that they are somehow related, or the family was related to the Ghostbusters. The trailer and the poster looks good. It looks more faithful, and I believe the main characters from the original movies are gonna come back. I'm not sure if it's gonna be only a cameo, we shall see. But I am really excited about this movie. I did not want to watch too much of the, you know, trailers and things that are going on, because I don't want to get too spoiled, because I just want to go into the movie and really enjoy this one. Ghostbusters is a franchise that I've always really enjoyed because it's very entertaining, it's fun, and it's something from my childhood. I completely ignored the reboot. I don't even know what happened in that movie because I never watched it. Never will. But I'm really pumped for this one. I have high hopes, and I am just praying that I'm not going to be disappointed with this one. On the 3rd of July, we have Minions 2, The Rise of Gru. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned that in this channel, but I love the Minions so freaking much. Despicable Me was one of the, you know, animated movies I've loved the most in the last decade. Like, I love the shit out of it. I consider myself Agnes, and I love the Minions. They're hilarious, and the movie Minions was fantastic. And this new movie is gonna take place exactly after the events of the first movie. So when the Minions find the young Gru, and, you know, they kind of become his servant. And I'm just really excited to see this movie because I know it's gonna be a lot of fun. On the 17th of July, we have Tenet, which is going to be the new Christopher Nolan movie, and it's supposed to be an action thriller in which a secret agent has the task to prevent World War III through time travel. So this sounds really interesting, actually, and I want to see what he did with this movie. On the 5th of November, we have another superhero movie that I'm interested in, and that is The Eternals. There is not way too much that we know about this movie yet, but we did get confirmation of the cast members, and there are some names there that I would not have expected, like Angelina Jolie. So I am super pumped for it, and I really want to see what they did with the characters. I love that they are taking maybe not so well-known superheroes like to the general public, you know. It's not your basic Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. And I love that they are approaching all of these other characters from the Marvel and the DC universe, and they're getting their own either TV shows or movies. So it is a good time to be a comic nerd. On the 18th of December, we are getting Dune. After that movie adaptation from 1984, the fans have kind of been wishing, hoping for a new adaptation, and this time I believe this first movie is going to adapt only the first half of the book that came out in the 60s. So I think that's smart to be like, okay, let's make now half of the book and then the other half similar to what they did with it, because some books, some plots need more time to be developed. So if you're gonna make a movie, maybe it's smart to make it into two, which I really hope that this one is gonna be a little bit more satisfying for all the fans of Dune. And yeah, we don't know way too much about it apart from that, because it's coming out at the very end of the year, but it's one that I definitely want to check out, and I'm excited to see also how it looks, because the last movie was in 84, so the effects and everything are gonna be completely different now that we have better technology. So I'm really excited to see what they did. So these are some of the movies that I am most excited about for 2020. Of course, there are many other ones, but I didn't want to make this list endless. Let me know down below though in the comments section which are the movies that you are really expecting for this 2020. And if you want to check out my most expected horror ones, I have the link also in the description box down below. Before you leave, please give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and hit the notification bell. You don't want to miss any more coffee times with me. And if you have all the social media and well, follow me there as well. I have Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. The links to those can be also found in the description box down below. And I hope to see you all guys in the next coffee time. Bye!